Today I joined my Republican colleagues and leader Will Barclay, and we stood up with victims and law enforcement officers to say this bail reform needs to be repealed immediately, right now. Public safety is in jeopardy across the state. And now my constituents know back home I opposed this when it first was implemented in the budget last year. I have stood with law enforcement officials in my district in the fall calling for a moratorium. We have been beating the drum on this, but now the fact of the matter is these laws are in effect, which means public safety is in jeopardy. I stood today with two victims and their families, and I'm just shocked that two killers were let out on bail. I don't understand. Governor, these changes need to be enacted right now. We need a full repeal. We need to come together with professionals, district attorneys, sheriff's offices, people who deal with this every day, and make sure that justice and public protection prevails in the state of New York. So I call upon the governor. I urge my constituents to call him, to call other legislative leaders, and say enough is enough. We need this reformed changes repealed immediately. And I'm going to continue to fight because what I heard today was completely shocking to me. You know, as an attorney, I've also recognized that there should be some modifications for bail reform in terms of misdemeanors and things like that. That makes common sense. But when you're dealing with violent crimes, when you're dealing with our victims who have to fear every day that these people are out, and removing the judicial discretion is just very concerning to me. And I encourage all my constituents to please call the governor's office and let him know that we don't stand for this, and public safety is a critical concern for our constituents.